Your mom called me today. She wanted to know if there is anything you need for your delivery.
That reminds me. My due date is approaching, and I realized I need to pack my hospital bag. Can you help me figure out what I need to pack for the baby's birth?
Wow. Hospital bag. Who taught you about it, Nina?
Well, I normally use my phone to Google things that I don't know. That's how I learned about it.
That's my niece. I love that. Let's make a list together.
Mom, there is something I have been wanting to tell you.
What is it, darling?
I will just have to open up to you because the issue has been stressing me a lot.
Just tell me the truth, Emily.
As you are aware, Nina was raped and impregnated by our maths teacher, one Mr. Alex.
What? Raped? I didn't know that. Poor girl Nina.
Nina was raped. Although Mr. Alex used to entice her with gifts, she didn't give in until one day when Mr. Alex called her in the office when we were going home.
What? Why have you been keeping such sensitive information from me?
I waited for her to come out so that we could go home.
And?
After like 30 minutes, that's when Nina came out crying. That beast had already taken advantage of her.
I'm so sorry for your dear friend. It's sad.
Do you remember the last time I told you I will call Nina?
Of course I do. What is it again?
You can't believe this. She was requesting me to take her to prison to meet that beast Alex.
What?
Can you imagine? After everything that lunatic has made her go through.
Did you guys go to prison?
No, Mom. I actually felt betrayed. I have been fighting for Nina all through.
It's okay, sweetheart. You don't have to be mad at her. Nina must be overwhelmed by all these. She is a very young girl.
She was telling me that Alex is still the father of her son.
I understand how she feels. Let's not judge her.
Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon. How may I help you? Have this list, please. Help us to shop everything listed there. My niece here is expecting a baby boy in 1 to 2 weeks' time. Wow. Congratulations. Let's do this.
Aunt Susan, do you think these baby blue onesies are cute?
They're adorable, Nina. Let's get a few of those.
How about these tiny socks?
They seem warm and cozy.
What else do we need to buy for the baby?
We should get some baby blankets, diapers, and maybe a diaper bag. We also need a pair of scissors and razor blades ready for childbirth.
What? What do you mean razors and scissors? You are getting me scared.
No, darling. You don't need to be scared. Let's just have them. It is not a must for the doctor to use them.
That's right. Let's make sure we have everything we need.
I believe we are done, madam. Sure. Thanks for your assistance, madam. How much is the total amount?
Hello. Who is this, please?
My angel Nina. I'm so happy to hear your voice. How are you?
Dad. Who gave you my number?
Is that what you can ask your father? Don't you miss me?
I will call you later, please. I can't talk right now.
Who is that, Nina? You seem tensed.
It's my dad. I'm still wondering how he got my number.
Do you mean Johnson?
Of course. Yes. I need to call Mom and tell her about it.
There is nothing to worry about. I will always protect you. Let's go, sweetheart.
Sarah has completely succeeded in turning my kids against me. I can't believe Nina talked to me in such a manner. I can't afford to lose my kids. Sarah thinks that she is very smart. I will have to do my investigation. There must be something fishy somewhere. How comes she rushed to court to obtain a restraining order against me? What is she up to with her boyfriend? I remember we had a family friend those days. I will have to visit them and ask them if they know something about Sarah's mischief.
Nina. How are you, my little sister?
I'm good, Pete, and you? How is Mom and Dad?
We are good, Nina. How are you faring on with the pregnancy? Mom told me that you are due anytime.
Yes, dear. In fact, we went to buy baby clothes today.
Wow, that's good to hear, Nina. I can't wait to be an uncle.
You won't believe this, Pete.
What?
Dad called me today.
Which dad are you talking about, Nina?
Our real dad, John. He called me when we were at the supermarket with Aunt Susan.
That doesn't sound so good. Dad is very dramatic.
I keep wondering who gave him my number. He might be tracking me now.
Sorry I didn't tell you this, but he came over to the house and destroyed everything in the living room.
What do you mean, Pete? Why would he do that?
He was demanding to see us, Nina. Mom had to lie that she took us to boarding school.
My goodness, Dad is so dramatic.
You can switch your phone off for now, Nina. There is a possibility that he is tracking you.
That's a good idea, Pete. Tell Mom if she needs to call me to contact me through Aunt Susan's number. Don't tell her that Dad called though.
Okay, Nina. I got to go now. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Pete.
I talked to Susan yesterday.
That's good to hear. How are they faring?
They are well. She was requesting for money to go shopping for baby clothes with Nina.
Did you send?
Of course I did, darling. We are expecting our grandson anytime.
I'm so happy to hear that. We need to be there for her in her delivery room. It is the best gift we can offer our daughter.
Sure, I'm just overwhelmed. I don't know what to expect.
By the way, did John ever call you since he created chaos here?
No, he has never contacted me again. I blocked him everywhere.
That's good to hear, darling. But don't you think he should know the truth about Nina?
What do you mean, Richard? You know very well how dramatic John can be. I am not ready for any more drama.
He still deserves to know the truth. After all, he will be becoming a grandfather soon.
Okay, we can do this. Let's break the news to him once Nina gives birth. I don't want tension right now. I'm only concerned about my little angel's well-being.
That's still a good idea.
I'm so anxious. I don't know if she will manage to deliver normally at her age.
It's okay, darling. Let's pray for the best. I have already paid for a water birth. Our daughter is in safe hands.
How comes you didn't tell me about it?
I wanted it to be a surprise to Nina. This is her first childbirth.
Thanks, sweetheart. You are simply the best.
Hello, who am I talking to, please?
This is Mr. Johnson, Sarah's ex-husband.
How are you, John? Long-time neighbor.
I'm good, Selena. Yeah, it's truly long time. I moved to a different town after what happened between me and my ex-wife Sarah. How is your husband and the kids?
Everyone is good. We thank God for his mercies. And how is your family?
We are good, Selena. Thanks for asking. Well, let me go straight to the point. I don't want to waste much of your time.
I'm all ears.
I understand Sarah was your best friend, Selena. Do you still have access to her? When was the last time you heard from her?
The last time we met was last year. She called me seeking to meet my husband Lawrence over Rian. You know she sired a baby boy with my husband.
Of course I know. Sarah is a very big betrayer, reason as to why I left her. Can you imagine? She has denied me access to my kids. She went ahead to file a restraining order against me together with her boyfriend. I want you to give me all the information you know about my kids.
I understand, John. We can't talk much on phone. I'm working right now. We can probably meet outside work at your convenience.
That's okay, Mrs. Lawrence. I will let you know. Thanks and have a good day at work.
Good day to Mr. Johnson. Have you booked all the patients?
Yes, madam. They are all waiting for you. Today seems to be a very busy day for us.
Let me have their records, please. And by the way, how far have you gone to prepare for Nina's childbirth? We are expecting her anytime.
Well, I will be winding up today. Her room together with her baby is ready. I have never had an encounter with water birth before. I need your guidance in making the necessary preparations.
Don't worry, my dear. I can help you with that. What we should ensure is utmost safety for our patient and her kid.
She seems so young. Hopefully she delivers normally without having to go through CS.
Either way, I'm prepared. But we pray for a normal birth. Nina's family is so dear to me. Her parents are my longtime friends. Her mother comes here for her antenatals too.
What do you mean? Nina's mom is pregnant too?
Yes, we have been attending to her here. I just didn't want to tell you that.
Why is that? I wish you showed me her mother.
Nina herself was born in this hospital. We have a long history together. I came to realize it's her when her dad called to pay for her water birth.
Really?
Yes, she has grown into a big girl. I couldn't realize it was her. Last time she visited here with her parents, she was barely 5 years old.
I can't believe this.
Anyways, back to business. Make sure you finish typing the documents I gave you.
Sure, boss.
It's 10:15. Selena promised to be here by 10 am. I hope she doesn't disappoint me.
Good morning, sir. What can I offer you?
Good morning, miss. Give me a glass of fresh mango juice.
Sure, sir.
I hope I didn't travel all the way for nothing.
Hey John, I'm very sorry for keeping you waiting.
It's okay, Selena. Have a seat, please. I'm happy you finally turned up. I was getting worried.
I had some errands to run. My husband is traveling to see Rian at school. We took him to a boarding school. I was preparing him for the trip.
It's okay, Selena. I understand. I don't want to waste much of your time. I'm here to get more information about my kids. As I told you on phone, Sarah denied me access and filed a restraining order against me.
I'm sorry to hear that, John. That's quite unfair. Well, your kids study in the same school as my daughter Emily, except for recently, Nina stopped going to school. She is so close to Emily and they share a lot.
Why? Did Emily tell you the reason as to why she stopped?
Well, she was impregnated by one of their teachers and your ex-wife Sarah decided to change her school.
What? Are you sure about this?
Yes, they are still in communication with Emily. Apparently, Emily told me that she didn't go to school. She stays at her aunt's place.
What? That can't be my girl Nina. How could Sarah hide all that from me?
That's it, John. As for Pete, he is still in the same school with Emily. You can visit him anytime.
Sarah and her boyfriend must pay for this.
I'm so sorry, John. That's the much I know. Probably Emily can give you more information because she oftenly communicate with Nina.
Thanks, Selena. I have to leave now. I can't take this.
My goodness, I hope I didn't do wrong. Anyways, John deserves to know the truth.
Am I daydreaming of something? So my little girl Nina is pregnant. Which idiot did that to my daughter? By the way, I hope it's not what I am thinking. I remember that time when Sarah sent me to jail. I met a guy there who happens to be a teacher. Surprisingly, he also told me he was in love with an underage, that he would like to know the whereabouts of his girlfriend and their unborn child. What a coincidence. I will have to visit that guy to confirm my doubts. I don't want to imagine that it could be him.
I didn't know one day I would be trapped in this horrible cage. For close to 4 months now, no one comes to visit me. I wonder if my wife left me for another man. And my kids, how are they? What does Lynette tell them about me?
Mr. Alex.
Yes, sir.
Seems someone remembered you today. Don't make me remind you when to go back to your cell. By now you should have known the rules here.
I understand you, sir. I can't see anyone I know here.
Mr. Alex. Come over here.
John. What are you doing here?
I told you I would come back to visit you. You are my friend Alex.
You are truly a good friend. I thought you wouldn't come back to this hell again.
I keep my promises, Alex. Tell me more about your girlfriend. I remember you hinted you were in love with an underage and you impregnated her.
Are you sure you want to hear it?
Of course. You can share it with me. You had told me that you would like me to help you find her and probably your child.
Yes, John. I would like you to help me find her. I have her pic, but it's in my phone. The police seized it.
How am I going to help you then, buddy? Probably you can describe her for me and tell me the name of the school you were teaching.
Of course. You can note it down.
What was her name?
Nina. Nina Richard.
Nina. I can't believe this. So it is you.
What are you saying, John? It's me who did what?
You impregnated my little daughter. Nina is my daughter.
What?
I will kill you today, Alex. You can't do this to me.
Mr. Alex,
Yes, sir.
your time is up, don't make me talk.
Where is my daughter?
I don't know. Nina stopped coming to school by the time I was arrested.
I will make sure you rot here. You are my worst enemy from today henceforth.
Have a seat, please.
Thank you, sir.
You requested to see me privately. What is it?
Well, I came here to visit one of your inmates, Alex. We met some time back when my ex-wife sent me here. Lucky enough I only spend one night in the cell.
That's good to hear. Life in the cell is not easy. So what is it with Alex?
It is a long story, officer.
Make it brief, please.
Alex impregnated my underage daughter. Her name is Nina.
How did you know that, Mr. Johnson?
I have been doing my investigation and just now as we were seated there, he confirmed it.
I'm so sorry to hear that, sir. Alex is a crook. He ruined the lives of so many girls in his former school.
So it is true.
Yes, some girls even aborted. You are lucky there is a possibility your daughter is keeping her pregnancy.
I don't know where she is as we speak. My daughter is missing.
Does she have a phone?
Yes, I talked to her a few days ago.
Give me her number, please. I will track it with my team and get back.
Thanks, officer. I will appreciate it.
Just give us few hours, we will get back to you.
I have to go and see my son. It seems my kids have been going through a lot. I will have to file for custody. How could the management allow for such a thing to happen to students? Which kind of a stupid school is that?
I feel like a snitch. Why did I tell Mom Nina's predicaments? I promised her I will never share her story with anyone. That beast ruined my friend's life. He deserves a more severe punishment than that.
Have a seat, please.
Thank you, madam.
I'm Miss Green and you are?
I'm Johnson. You can call me John.
Nice to meet you, Mr. John. How may I help you this afternoon?
Well, this is my first time here. I am here to see Nina and Pete.
Nina and Pete. Who are they to you, Mr. John?
Which kind of a silly question is that? They are my kids.
Your kids. Their dad is Mr. Richard. That's the name we have in our records.
I don't know if I am communicating, madam. That same guy you call Richard is their mother's boyfriend. I am their real dad.
Please calm down, sir. I will call their mother to confirm.
Before you even call her. Is Nina here?
How comes you don't know her whereabouts and you claim to be their father? Who really are you?
Stop pretending, madam. I am aware that my underage daughter Nina was impregnated by one of your teachers here.
Calm down, sir. There is nothing much I can tell you before I confirm your status.
I have told you that they are my kids.
Please leave my office. I don't like your disrespect and attitude.
I'm sorry, madam. Please understand my feelings. This is my daughter we are talking about.
Please come back tomorrow when you are calm. We can't handle the matter when you are like this. Just leave your contacts at the reception. I will call you.
You better. I need an explanation from you of how you could allow your teacher ruin my girl's life. Don't make me call you Madam Yellow or whoever you call yourself.
My goodness, who is this rude guy? What will I even tell him?
Hello, Susan. Is everything okay?
No, Sarah. Everything is not okay. Nina has been unwell since morning. Her situation is not getting better.
Please rush her to the hospital. I will be there in a few. Seems she is having contractions.
Okay, Sarah. I will keep you posted.
Let me call Dr. Cynthia to arrange for emergency.
Hurry up, please.